And we are live. Good morning, everybody. My notifications usually let me know we're live. There we go. What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite truck driver in the whole wide world. Oh, there's another one. It's your favorite truck driver in the whole wide world. It's Bitcoin Ben, ex-truck driver. Here for the what the pluck is going on in cryptocurrencies and the world. My friends, there is some pluckery amongst the global elite. There is some pluckery going on. See, my job is to watch and witness the boring interviews, to sit through the Janet Yellen lectures. Good Lord, why does everyone text me while I'm live? It's like, oh, look, Ben's going live. Here, let me send him a text. It is imperative that we understand that the system being created, the new Great Reset, we have to understand what that is so that we recognize what that is. Now, this evening, I'm doing my entrepreneur show live on Patreon, and it's basically 3 hours of how do you make money in cryptos? How do you make money in investing in cryptos? What are the tools you need to get set up to do it? And how long, what expectations, just what is the framework that you personally need to make money in this new system? And it's also about changing your mindset. That's what it's mostly about, is changing your mindset so you understand and you visualize what's going on. Now, that includes education in what's going on at the IRS, what's going on globally, monetarily, what's going on globally from corporate and banking and governmental structures. We have to know the other system so that as we build this system, we know our competition. Because, as I've said in the past, the world is split. All right. You have the old system, all right, and the new system. The old system is splitting off of the old technological system, and they're transitioning into the Great Reset. Now, the Great Reset is multifaceted. When I say multifaceted, I mean multifaceted. It has so many tentacles, technological and governmental tentacles all over the world. I'm going to refer to it as the New World Digital Order because it's a whole new entity. It's the New World Digital Order. And that New World Digital Order is actually taking pieces of crypto and decentralized ledger technology, but not decentralized the way we would think, as in freedom. When they say decentralized ledger technology, they're thinking more of a model of Ripple. See, Ripple, when they say decentralized, they mean 21 nodes, but all controlled by them. So the decentralization isn't amongst competing interests. It's a united group decentralized amongst their group. So it's like, think of it as nodes. America will be a node. Germany will be a node. Italy will be a node. And all of these different countries will be nodes in their decentralized ledger technology adoption. So it isn't individual decentralized, it's nationally decentralized. It's a new world order just with digital ledger technology. It's Ripple. That's basically it. It's Ripple, except governmentally structured. It's like if Ripple issued legislation. That's basically what it is. And the reason is so they can manipulate it. Absolutely. Now, see, they say their reason is so that they can stabilize the world. Well, you can't stabilize the world unless you have control of the world. But the reason that this is going to collapse on them is they're just smart enough to come up with an idea, but they're not smart enough to understand the environment in which their idea is working or will be implemented. It's the equivalent of trying to control all of the waves in the ocean at one time. They're trying to create wave uniformity over the whole ocean at the same time. That is impossible unless you have the capability to control the pressurization above the ocean. See, the ocean's waves, the frequency of the waves is all completely different all over the world because of the high and low pressure. See, they're trying to create a naturally balancing system while leaving out nature. That never works, ever. It's a fantasy. You cannot balance nature without factoring in that nature is unbalanceable. Nature is the balance. It's all of the independent factors of nature create natural balance. What they're trying to implement is a system that removes nature's balance and adds an agenda balance. The agenda balance never works. All right. You cannot take out the agenda of nature, which, see, the agenda of nature is natural balance. The agenda of the New World Order is their agenda. And it's not natural balance. It's not even balance. It is manipulating the factors of the environment to achieve the agenda of the New World Digital Order. So their agenda is not natural because the participants in the New World Global Digital Order is not about happiness. It's not about each individual's happiness. See, everything that is big is small. Everything that is macro is micro. You can apply the management of a household structure to the management of the global structure. All right. Let's say you have a household of 5 people, a mom, a dad, and 3 kids. All right. The mom and the dad are the leaders of the household. The kids are residents of the household. The agenda of the household is set by the mom and the dad. The agenda is usually cultural. All right, whatever culture the mom and dad is the agenda of the household. Now, the problem we've had lately is society is telling us that the opinions of the children in the household should legislate the agenda of the parents. That is completely ass backwards than what nature does. See, Nature doesn't ask the youngest tree to direct the shade or the moisture or the ecosystem of the forest. Nature relies on the largest and the oldest trees to do that. The largest and the oldest trees provide the ecosystem for the younger trees. That's how nature works. The strongest trees grow the tallest. The weakest trees live under the environment of the strongest trees. You don't see an oak tree growing to the right so that a little baby tree over here can get enough sunlight. That's not how it works in nature. The youngest tree must move itself and lean and grow in the direction in which the bigger trees have provided an area for light. Everything in nature is competition. Everything in nature is the responsibility of the entity to grow. All right. So in a household, the children have to adjust to the environment that the parents have created. It's not that the parents have to adjust to the environment that the children have created. See, how many people watching this have heard this before? Children are meant to be seen, but not heard. I grew up on that. You didn't talk into a conversation that you were not brought into by an adult. If my mom and dad were having an adult conversation, I didn't chime in and put my little 2 cents worth in. Because my mom and dad would have looked at me and been like, did you say something? This ain't got nothing to do with you. Get your ass, boy, go clean your damn room. Worrying about grown-up business. Nowadays, we live in this world where all of a sudden children's opinions matter. That's stupid. That's like going to the grocery store and letting your four-year-old write up the grocery list. The hell you think you're gonna get? Soda and candy? That's what you're gonna get. Soda and candy. And maybe comic books. See, this is This is what we gotta reverse this. This is absolutely stupid. All right, right? Cereal and ice cream. That's what you're going to get on your grocery list if you let children's opinions matter. See, we literally have grown-ups that are pretending that children have enough life experience to choose their gender. Number one, choosing gender that's a fallacy in itself. You don't choose your gender. That's stupidity. That's changing the definition of gender. All right. If you want to make up a new word, that's fine. But don't try and use gender as some fluid flip a coin in the morning word. What gender am I going to be today? Oh, I'm a them they. That's retarded. And something else, we need to start saying that that's retarded and use that word because it's accurate. Retarded is an accurate description of somebody saying something so obviously stupid that it has to be a physical defect in their brain to say something so stupid. All right. When you're retarded, it is a physical malady that causes the retardation. And the retardation's malady is what makes the person say something that doesn't make sense. So when you say, well, today I'm a certain gender, just saying that and being serious shows that you have a retardation in your brain that makes you so stupid, not ignorant. See, ignorant is lack of exposure of knowledge. To say that you can change gender just by saying it is retarded. All right. When your child says, Dad, I'm Superman, you don't chalk that up to retardation. You chalk that up to he's a kid. He still thinks that picking his nose and giving it a little taste is okay. But a grown-ass person saying that gender is fluid, that is someone with enough time on this planet to recognize normalities. And it isn't normal to say, it isn't accurate to say gender is fluid. If someone says gender is fluid, you look at them and go, oh, now you don't have to say it. See, most of us don't say it, but most of us think, okay, I'm dealing with a retard. And you avoid the inconvenience of the retard. See, I say the things that people do, but don't want to say. All right. No one enjoys hanging out with retards. There's no one in the world who says, hey, let's go find a bar full of retards and go hang out and have some beers. No, that is not how the world works. Hey, Patrick's here. Good morning, Patrick. We're living in a world where the global new world order folks, the globalists, are trying to confuse us socially into a place, all right, where we no longer say what we all know. They have taken common sense and made it rude. It's rude to say, no. I'm not saying that retarded people, genuinely retarded people, I mean like lick the windows on the small bus, retarded people. That's complete. They're always happy. See, the difference between a progressive retard and a natural retard is the natural retard is usually always happy. Have you ever met someone with Down syndrome that was in a bad mood? I haven't. They're always happy. But you meet a woke retard and they're always pissed. So that's the yin and the yang of retardation. You got the happy retards, then you got the woke retards. And voila, we now have the outline, and we all avoid the woke retards. We've put up with them, but there's nothing worse than a woke retard, because number one, they think they're woke. They think that they have found a new way that thousands of years of societal evolution was wrong. And all of a sudden, this new generation of woke people have now found this new system that is just gonna sweep us into this utopian existence where no one gets their feelings hurt. Well, number one, woke retards do not get their feelings hurt. Don't ever let a woke retard tell you they're offended. All right? They're not offended. They're aggravated at the challenge of their wokeness. They're not offended. You haven't said something that was so out of bounds that their offended bone broke. All right. Number one, being offended is a choice. It's a choice to be offended. The word offended really has no definition. It really isn't even a definable word because it doesn't have any measure. Right? You cannot define the word offended without using the word feelings. So, and feelings are just opinions, right? That's all that feelings are. Feelings are opinions. You can feel happy, but your opinion is you're happy. All right? And let me prove it. And let me prove it to you. Walk up to someone who's having a bad day, who's just as pissed as you can be. All right? And hand them $100 bill. Now, this ain't 100, but imagine it was. Hand them $100 bill. Or even better, hand them a winning lottery ticket. See how quick they go from pissed to, I'm a winner. Woohoo! Best day of my life. Yeah. What changed? Their point of view. Their feelings changed because they were mad at something mentally, something they did not want to happen happened. And then all of a sudden, something that they did want to happen happened. So feelings are just opinions. That's it. Oh yeah, thank you for the, yeah. Yeah. This is my music shirt. All right. This happened. Now, when me and my wife go out to eat, if we have a nice waitress or waiter who's good, attentive, all that, I'll hand them 100 and tell them to keep the change on like a $20 bill or a $30 bill. Now, I've had people break down and cry. I've had waiters who are just like, wait, what? Did you just give me a $70 tip? Yeah. I went through a drive-through at Wendy's on my way up here or down here from St. Louis. It was 9 o'clock at night. The lady was obviously exhausted. She was middle-aged. Uh, I'd say maybe 45 or 50. And she just looked like she had had one hell of a bad day. And I think I owed her like $11 or something. Well, I gave her 100 and I told her to keep it. And she just sat there. And then she's like, what? And I go, keep it. Have a great day. She went from to smiling like that. See, it's all in how you perceive the world around you. All right? On if you're happy or sad. I'm one of those naturally happy people that annoy the hell out of everyone else because I'm always happy. Well, there's a reason I'm always happy, because I look for happiness. That's what I do. In my daily life, I look for little joys. See, there's a difference between joy and happiness. Joy is a good cup of coffee. You get a good little taste of joy. Now, you accumulate enough joy and your day is happy. No matter what you're doing, find a little bit of joy. Even if it's singing to yourself or listening to a good song. You know, good music is one of the best ways to be happy a lot. Play music you like all day long, if you can. You know, and if you can't, hum it to yourself. And if you can't hum it to yourself, then just, here's some advice. Let's say you work in a restaurant, all right? If you really want to have a fun day at work, is concentrate on making everyone around you smile as many times as you can. All right? This is a great exercise. I used to do this all the time, and I loved it. And the people around me loved it too. If you hate your job, all right, do this. While you're at work, try and make everyone else you work with smile as many times as you can. And then make it a game for yourself that you reward yourself with something at the end of the day. Like, all right, if I can make everyone smile at least 10 times, when I get off work on my way home, I'm going to get myself some ice cream. Bingo. Bet's on. Make a bet with yourself, but make it revolve around happiness of others around you. And watch how quickly the environment of your workplace changes. You know what I do with my wife? I do that same thing. I try and make her smile as many times as possible. That is how you do it, my friends. If you want to be happy, make it a game for you to make people around you smile. And you will find happiness because you're handing out little pieces of joy. See, there's a secret to life, but it's not a secret if you know it. If you want a happy life, hand out little pieces of joy and make it fun, and then reward yourself for doing that. Oh, hang on a second. Word from the sponsor. Speaking of little pieces of joy, CALIX Solutions, crypto-only laptops. Get one now.
Are you buying and selling cryptos on the same laptop that you're using to browse the internet, read your email, and visit social media sites? If so, you're exposing your cryptos to theft. Whenever you're online, you're at risk of getting hacked and having your identity stolen. How would you feel if someone stole all of your cryptos? What would that do to your finances? Guard your cryptos with a safe and secure laptop from CALIX Solutions. Each laptop is set up just for you and your cryptos, and then we walk you through exactly how it works. Don't risk the security of your cryptos. Order a crypto laptop from CALIX Solutions now to secure your crypto future. Learn more at calixsolutions.io.
All right, and we're back. Patrick is up in St. Louis right now, waiting for your phone call. 702-845-8276. If you're in cryptos and you do not have a dedicated CALIX Solutions crypto laptop, my friends, you are literally not doing it right, because your cryptos are so important that they do deserve, your crypto activity deserves its own laptop. All right, it's your business, it's your future, it's your investments. All right, your future deserves its own safe. And the crypto only laptop is a safe for your crypto activity. It's a safe space for your crypto activity. So give Patrick a call, 702-845, 70, now I gotta wait for it to scroll across. 702-845-8276, or visit the website directly at www.calixsolutions.io. Plus, now Patrick and I have I think we each set aside 6 hours a week, where now you can go to calixsolutions.io and schedule half-hour Zoom calls with me and Patrick for any questions you have. If you want to do a Zoom call with me, you can schedule an appointment with me on a Zoom call, one-on-one. Or if you have a security question, or anything, or a hunting question, you can get a hold of Patrick right there too, right? It's imperative. Hey, Austin's in here too. Hey, what's up, Austin? Yes, Austin is my wife's nephew. Yep. Hey, good morning, Austin. Hope everything's going well, brother. Uh, it's imperative to your health and to your happiness, all right, that that and your wealth, that you figure out that the world's changing. And the fact that it's changing is literally should be kicking you in the ass. See, I talked yesterday about the difference between an entrepreneur and an employee. An employee has an hourly limit on how much they can make. Don't think of an hourly wage as a wage. Think of an hourly pay as a limit to the amount you can make. I get paid $16 an hour. Oh, okay. So that's your limit. That's the most you can make in 1 hour. Because if you work a half hour, you're making half that. Oh, shit, I guess you're right. Yeah. Don't think of an hourly wage as a good thing. Think of an hourly wage as a limit on your pocketbook. Entrepreneurs do not limit the amount of money they make in an hour. There's no entrepreneur out there that goes, okay, the most I can make in an hour is $100. That's not how entrepreneurs think. They think, how can I build a network? How can I build a system that will make me the most amount of money in 1 hour? Right? That's the difference. And that's the videos I do and will be doing on a weekly basis every Wednesday on my Patreon channel. If you want to know how to make and become an entrepreneur in cryptocurrencies and digital ledger technology, join my Patreon under here. There's a link. And join the entrepreneur level. Every week we do a live 3-hour show on Wednesday nights. And it's about learning how to make money in cryptos and in entrepreneurial ventures and improving yourself and improving your knowledge on how to do it. Because entrepreneurs are no different than you. They just have a different mindset. Every Wednesday, I work to change your mindset out of an hourly limit or hourly pay into a how much can I get paid per hour mentality. And that includes creating a wheel of wealth. The wheel of wealth. And entrepreneurs do not look at time the same way that hourly wage people do. Hourly wage people look at a clock. Entrepreneurs look at a calendar. Two different mindsets. two completely different mindsets. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Goat Squeezer. Change your mindset from a paycheck collector to a wealth creator. Bingo, I couldn't have said it better myself. From a wage collector to a wealth creator. Bingo. That is such a great saying. Thank you, Goat Squeezer. That's a sentence I thought I'd never say. Thank you, Goat Squeezer. Oh, well. It's so, right? Here we go. See, we got some entrepreneurs chiming in here. I didn't know how miserable I was daily at my job until I stopped and started my own business. Bingo. Let me tell you this. I'm going to wrap it up with this. This is going to seal the deal for you. If your employer relies on you heavily for their business to run, you are capable of running your own business. That's a fact. If your employer values you, you can run your own business because you're already running his. You're just limiting your paycheck and unlimiting his. That's the difference, my friends. So click the link under here and learn how to unlimit your money. This exactly, Nashgate nails it. Nashgate nails it. True, I increased his at my expense. Exactly. You increased his net worth with your net time. Think about that. You increased his net worth with your net time. See, and for those of you who don't know who Nashgate is, Nashgate and I are business partners. We own a company together, me, him, and one other guy. And we are working together to build each other's wealth. See, that's what you do. You partner with other people. You don't offer them a paycheck. You offer them an opportunity and go, hey, I'll work as hard as you, brother. Neither one of us get paid unless this does something. You invest in each other. But neither one of you get a paycheck until the investment has a return. So that you each have sweat equity in the game. You partner with people and not hire people, you'll see some stuff get done. That's what I'm talking about. All right, now, everyone else, click the link below. Join the Patreon. Watch the 3-hour show tonight. All right, make sure you join the entrepreneur level, because that's the level that sees the entrepreneur show. Join it. And if you don't think it's worth it, cancel it at the end of the month. There you go. Voila, you're done. Say, Ben, I watched your shows, found absolutely no value in them, which I don't think you'll say that. And I gave it hell, but I don't like it. Okay. Then you just cancel it. You're done. Voila. No harm, no foul. So everybody watching this should be watching the show tonight, because there's no risk. You either learn how to make more money or you don't. No matter what, you're good. All right. Everyone, have a great day. I will see you tonight at 6 o'clock on Patreon, 6 o'clock Central Time. All right? 6 o'clock Central Time on my Patreon channel for the entrepreneurial and investors 3-hour video live stream. All right? Love of you guys. I'll see you there. Bye-bye.